This is my exact journey to how I plan to grow my marketing community up to $5,000 monthly recurring revenue. This is the community I'm talking about. You can see at the moment we're up to 20 members, which works out around 350 odd dollars per month. Obviously, the reason is there is because there's a few people in on it on free. The entire process here is what I want to showcase people of how you can actually start building this. Most people get caught up with the whole side of, oh, look, I haven't the time to do this. I'm not able to do this. I can guarantee you, if you have some sort of interest, some sort of topic authority built up, you're going to be able to do this easy. So what I'm going to do is walk you through the exact process of what I'm doing, where I'm going with it all. And yeah, as I said, just to kind of showcase, I want to be transparent. I want to be honest with people to understand what I'm building, but also to understand that they could build it themselves. And as I said, the goal of the mission is simple and straightforward. We want to hit $5,000 monthly recurring revenue. So as I see down here, a real recurring number, not a one-off launch spike. I'm not interested in making your 5,000 right now and then next week you're not making. I want to be able to build up a community because I feel there's a massive opportunity here for everyone to do something similar. The mission is simple and straightforward. We're going to help small business owners actually understand AI for their business. And again, that's exactly what I talk about inside of it. If you're interested to learn about AI, learn about cloud co-work, how it can help it for small businesses, definitely join. If you're still not 100% sure, watch the rest of the video because I'm going to break down how I'm actually doing this right now. And again, through the lens of the marketing fundamentals, again, we can never ignore this. Most AI groups out there, what they're doing is they're doing a great job on AI. But the problem a lot of them end up doing is they're giving you a load of different tools which are brilliant, but then it never ties into a marketing point of view. It never ties into what you're going to do with this amazing new cool shiny toy. And this is the different angle that I'm approaching it with, is to give you skills, tools, systems that actually can help the day-to-day running of your business from the marketing point of view. And again, AI second, that's it. Marketing is first, AI is second, and that's the way you want to be looking at this. And as I said, it's going to the way I look at it. So if we move on quickly here, it comes to the main stage, and this is where the entire system, the AI system, builds out. So again, what we have inside of here is your own ability to make your own AI employee. So you can see here, as part of the 7-day free trial, you have a 7-day challenge, which is build your own AI employee. This AI employee pretty much does everything for my business in terms of operating it and running it. Now, when I say run it, I don't set this up and have it come on and it does everything and I walk away. I still am the person that gives it the core information. I'm still the main person, the driver behind it. I get AI to do all the stuff that I don't want to do and the stuff that basically improve your overall videos and overall exposure. So as you can see up here, this has been created with AI, but I've spent the last maybe 20 minutes gathering the resources, gathering the information, putting it all together, and then got AI to do this. Otherwise, I would have been left creating some sort of random presentation slides and it would have looked rubbish because you know yourself what they look like. Text on one side over here. Over here you have text, and over here you might have an image, a random AI image, and it just looks awful. Again, I did the same thing when I was in college doing my master's. It was the exact same process. I had text on the left, image on the right, and no one is interested in that. This is a way of using AI to kind of upgrade what you have and just make everything better. So as you can see here, the awareness layer is one of the key things. Traffic engine. If you can't drive traffic to whatever you're wanting to do, you are never going to sell it. It is simple and straightforward. Now, there is variations to this. If you have crappy traffic, it's not going to do anything. So there's no point in having crappy traffic coming to your platform. If you have optimized traffic or warm leads, you have a much better chance. Now, I'm going to show you pretty much exactly, to a certain degree. I have had crappy traffic coming to my landing page on the About Me page because my conversion rates are shocking, and I'll show you that as well to keep transparency and honesty here. So at the moment, I'm using LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I do also send it to X, Snapchat, and Pinterest, but again, all this is done through AI's ability to repurpose and regenerate kind of your own point of view and your own content. And again, here you can see it. Social is the front door. 5 platforms, again, running together. Each one is a different audience finding the work for the first time. And email is an area that I am targeting as well, but this is a slow build. But email is going to massively help you to grow over a longer period of time, and it's always good and important to have your own email list. If you don't have your own email list, you're going to always struggle. You're always going to be at the hands of different platforms, what they change and things like that. So what we're going to do is quickly show you the entire system. I'm not going to go into the full details of it. I want to explain to you how it all works and how it all works towards building this traffic engine, and this is the most important thing. So the first things first is lead magnets. Again, I have a system built inside of here. Over on the left, you can see we have an area, and I'll zoom in. We have an area here for lead magnets. Now, for my lead magnets, all I do is I grab resources, information. When I'm scrolling on my phone the evening times, I save a load of different resources from everywhere. I then go through them to see, do they work, do they fit what we're actually building? If they do, I just chalk them down as keep them to the side. Then what happens is I put them all together, and all I'm doing is pretty much using material that's already out there. I'm not starting from scratch every single time. With this then, I put the information into the system. AI then does the hard work, generates the entire lead magnet, and pretty much sends it over here to my Notion dashboard. And inside of here is the full lead magnet. You can see I have this completely broken down perfectly for a lead magnet. People can come along, get this, get access to it. And as you can see up here, I have a clear call to action about joining the marketing hub. And then again, we have a clear call to action down at the bottom about joining as well. This is, I think, important because this is allowing me to gather traffic. Now, to get access to this, what most people end up doing is I just get them to engage on a comment on a post. I am changing this a little bit now, but I might end up putting all these together as one ultimate lead magnet and putting everything together, so and then everyone has access to the entire set. It's very quick and easy to do. It takes around 5 minutes in total to just tell Claude to go off and do this. This then opens the doors massively for everything. So you can see here all the different ones I've created over time, and some of them I haven't even actually used yet. So we have another one here, 5 ChatGPT codes to change the answer you get back. And again, this is a massive thing. Just little things that people are not aware of when you come across them. And as I said, it just adds more value. You can post this, give it away as a lead. People that are only getting involved are going to be like, okay, that's really interesting. Then they turn around and might potentially join your community or do whatever you want them to do. Next is obviously content scheduling. Now, this is a big one because most people don't. They spend so much time on content scheduling. So again, I do the exact same process. I get AI to turn around, and you can see it here. I have a content repurposing area. And inside of this, it pretty much repurposes all my long form pieces of content. So this video I'm making today is going to be broken down into 2 or 3 carousels, 2 or 3 images, 2 or 3 B-roll kind of things. It's going to be cut into reels. And again, when I cut them into reels, it only cuts it into, I have to re-record them because of the way I have my camera set up here. I only have one webcam, and again, being honest with it. And then I just quickly record these after this. So again, I know exactly the topic we're on and what we're actually making. Once the content is actually cut up and made, we then turn around, and what I'll do is quickly show you this. What I do then is I go right down here on the left hand side. You can see the scheduling folder, and inside of this, I have all my content ready to go. So you can see here, there's carousels ready to go here, and they're pretty much ready for me to just to tell my agent to go and start scheduling all these out. I can schedule them out to every platform without me having to do anything else other than saying the command here to schedule it. The reason is because I use a tool called Potato, and this pretty much populates my entire calendar of content. Again, every social media platform gets a different version of the same image, so each carousel goes to all the platforms. But what's happening is it's getting different captions. It might go to Instagram today, it mightn't go on to TikTok for another 3 days, might go on to LinkedIn in another 7 days. I like it doing like this because it gets the same thing out across a number of different platforms, but also then just varies things up. So if you're on LinkedIn, you might see my post, but you won't see that post again on another platform for a couple of days. And again, if you run into it, you're not going to think, oh my God, it's posting the same content on every single platform. Everything is going to look different. The next stage in all this is obviously articles. And again, articles are something that can be quickly and easily done. I use my same AI employee, and in here, he turns around and generates the articles for me. Now, these articles go up on my website, and as you can see here, it's pretty much ready, done and dusted. I come along, I jump in, do a bit of work on it, editing and changing a few things. Again, it's never published 100% because I don't want AI to do everything. If we go down here, I think it repurposes videos. No, not this one. This one here. It repurposes my videos as well. So all my videos get turned into an SEO article. I get other content made on different research, different topics, gets turned into an article, and again, just pushes it up there, gets more views, gets more impressions, and gets more clicks. And once you're fixing that first big problem of getting traffic, then you can jump in. You can be like, okay, they're not getting enough clicks. Now I can fine tune these. Now I need to change different elements of it. Again, this is what helps, and this is what is the advantage for you when you're building up a business. Leads me to the honest truths and the numbers. I have 150,000 roughly views over the last 30 days, give or take. This is obviously every single platform. I have some posts that done really well. TikTok had like a 20 or 30,000 view reel, which was again just a complete random thing. I have 1,700 landing pages visits, but as you can see here, the low point is my conversion rate. My conversion rate at this moment in time is only 0.5% over on my community, and this is a massive problem because now, as I said, it's only 0.5%. So I have two options here to pretty much focus on this. I've changed the About Me page a little bit more, so in terms of the people that land here, I think naturally now fits a bit more of what the people want to see. I think this was the big problem I had originally. I had way too much information here in terms of just general information. It was not pointed towards how it can help people. Now, as I said, I'm hoping this new method is set up. Again, you can see here AI Employee build saves me 15 to 20 hours. It does. It can save you. A 7-day free trial will get you to that point anyway. You'll walk away with 15 to 20 hours saved based on your own AI Employee. Now, the key thing here is obviously conversion rate still is the problem. But as you can see here, it's a low, it's 0.5%. If I can change this, this was it worked out about 7-8 different people have joined, say, over the last 30 days. Now, if I can upgrade, get them numbers up, so if I can get it up to, say, 2%, that's 32 people. I only need 200 and, I think, 240 people, give or take, to pretty much reach my target, which I set up here, which was the $5,000 a month. But bear in mind, once we get to 50 members, price is going to change. So once I hit 50 members in another 30, this is going to go from $23 to probably $42, I think it was. I can't remember now off the top of my head, but around 40 something dollars. I want to do it in stages because I want to make sure that the people I have there, I'm working closely with them and almost like a, I suppose, marketing and AI consultant on your phone nearly to an extent. And that's what I'm trying to build here. So this is a big problem. I need to work on this, but I also, it could be because my content needs to be adjusted. I adjust my content, I might get more like-minded people that are interested in this from the get-go to join, and this can also bring up your conversion rate. So what's working, I suppose, is the traffic, is the real and consistent. So 150,000, as I said, views a month, feeding 1,700 visits on the page that actually sells. The top of the funnel is locked in. Again, we're working here perfect. So you can see here, everything that's pushing content and pushing to audience is working. Now, the next few stages is where we're kind of tripping up, I suppose, in terms of getting them to the AI Marketing Hub and getting them to sign up. And that's a big problem that now becomes a time where you need to refine it. And as you can see here, just behind my head here, you can see I need approximately 218 members to reach the 5,000. Now, again, I just need 200 more members to reach that goal. Not extreme, but the key thing here is the top of the funnel is sorted in terms of we're getting the traffic. Now we can work with it. Most people look at building your community, they don't actually then get the traffic. So what ends up happening is you're sitting there with a community, you might have absolutely golden information in it, but then it turns around and no one has seen it. Like, that's the problem. So at least this method, what I'm doing here is building up that first big problem here is building up the traffic. You need traffic to get to it. So audience growth, nurture relationship. Again, this is where email kicks in, then into the AI Marketing Hub, and then you obviously get into the whole recurring revenue model of the goal, which is 5,000. As I said, that is pretty much the long, the short of it. Again, you can see here what's not working is obviously conversion rate. I need to work closely on that. I need to refine it. And again, as I said, it's something that I'm working on at the moment. As we have, the traffic is the first problem. We talked about the trap most owners fall into is obsessing over an offer page, the funnel, when almost nobody is seeing it. This is key. If nobody's seeing it, you can't refine it. You can't see what's working. And you need to focus on driving traffic at least to a certain area. Once you start driving traffic to it, then you can start refining things. Then you can start working, and then you can use information and any data you have can actually be refined and see, right, what's the reason, what's driving more views at this moment in time. YouTube for me is working well because when I make videos that are a bit more like this, behind the scenes, honest, they do much better. And as I said, this is why I'm trying to kind of convert this style of content more now. And yeah, as I said, that's pretty much it. If you're interested in trying to learn more about doing this, or as I said, you want to get your 7-day free trial, the link should be down below. Should be in the description. It's probably in a few different places, but at least you'll walk away with having your own AI employee. From there, it's going to save you over 15, 20 hours a week, especially on content anyway, because as I said, I personally don't like doing content, but I know I need it. Why? Because I need it for the traffic, and that's the key thing. So look, I'm going to leave it there. Any questions, let me know in the comments. You'd like me to cover any other topics in relation to marketing AI and all that, also let me know, because as I said, I want to get ideas and make stuff that people are obviously actively looking for and interested in. So look, thanks very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.